Good afternoon, Steve Thompson, Thompson Family Motors in Senecaville, Ohio. It's a beautiful Friday. It is Good Friday. We've got a lot of traffic coming out to Seneca Lake. In fact, one of our friends just showed up here, Jim Vaughn, and of course Randy. Jim, don't get to hear him much on the radio no more since he retired. Anyway, it took several years to acquire. This is a 1978 Lincoln let me rephrase that, a Continental Mark V, because I've been called out on that, calling him Lincoln. But I've actually known two of the previous owners. We just bought it from a guy I've known for 35 years. He had bought it from the estate of another one of our friends. This car is absolutely stunning, beautiful. Does have an extra antenna. And back in the day, in fact, is this quick story I'll tell you. Quick. Everybody's laughing when I say quick. As our friend that we bought this from used to be a new Ford dealer, he said all the guys with these things, and we've had 3 of these cars with an extra CB antenna on it, and that was the thing to do back in the 70s. And as you can see out across here, today's 70s day. We got the 78 Grand Marquis, 75 Ford LTD2 Brougham, and the 77 LTD2. But anyway, back to this Continental. These wheels are just nothing finer than these, what do you call them, Randy? Polished aluminum?
Yeah.
Polished aluminum wheels. We got brand new tires on it. This car, absolutely everything works perfectly. And it's got these little switches here. And our friend who used to own a Ford dealership, this is actually, back in the 70s, the state-of-the-art remote start. And believe me, I can show you, but the actual remote start thing looks like a big old time garage door operator. And I said, wow, that's pretty cool. He said, yeah. He said, all the guys from the oil and gas, especially the big shots, because a lot of them ended up with enemies when they would buy land or lease land and then sell it at a huge profit. He said they'd put the remotes on it, so when they were in the bar, before they went out to the car, they'd remote start to make sure it didn't blow up, which I thought was an interesting story. And actually, I could see that happening, because we are right in the middle of fracking land ourselves, and I know several neighbors that feel very ill towards some of the guys who had leased them, and then basically pennies on the dollar. That's not anything that I'm familiar with, but that's what I've been told. Anyhow, we're going to jump in this thing. Fact is, we're going to take Jim Vaughn along. I really don't know why.
Wow.
We're gonna let Randy drive. You can ride shotgun. I'll climb in the back seat.
Right.
Randy's the driver.
All right, let's see what happens.
Okay. Start. This is going to be an interesting video.
Yeah.
Oh.
You still rolling?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Oh yeah. I'm good. Man, I'll tell you what. Seriously.
Yeah.
This is the first time I've been in the back seat
Of a Lincoln.
of a Mark. Yeah. I'm not even sure when it comes to our old ones, I'm not sure that I ever sat in the back seat of like the old 78 town car. I was always driving the darn thing. But as you can see, beautiful interior. And Jim, just so you know, being this your first riding and driving,
Yes.
We're very honest about how things feel, operate. Yeah, seatbelts are a real pain in the butt on these.
That's why we didn't use them back then.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's why we don't buckle them in these cars.
This baby you got the seat power over there, don't you?
You got it too.
Yeah.
I think.
Split.
Nah, maybe.
Nah, some did, some didn't. I don't think this one has the
All right.
the
How
option.
about the air? Does the air work, Randy? Because I could use it.
Yeah, me too.
Wait a minute. Don't
I'll
wreck
figure.
trying to find
Yeah,
it.
let's total the car trying to make Jim comfortable.
Jeez, oh, wait, open some vents up. Oh, hey, it works.
Talk
Air's
to me.
cold. Air's cold.
Hey, this gives a whole new ideal to distracted driving.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, the air's cold. Don't turn it on too high because it's going to mess up our video. So, yeah, just there you go. Just a little cool air. That feels good.
Okay. Hey,
She
Jim,
runs nice. Yeah.
reach up there and hit that. See that miles to empty thing? That's an option I'd never seen before.
What's it all about? What's it do?
Well, look, it tells you how many miles you got till it's out of gas.
You think it's true? We can
Well,
go 12 miles. Is that what he said?
It said 126.
120.
Oh, I could only see the 1 and the 2.
You know what?
Yeah. Are you glad you brought me?
Yeah, you take the camera. And
Oh.
you just take over. Just don't put your fingers in the way.
Yeah, okay. Here we come up on the dam road. Turn right. Yeah.
The damn road.
Well, yeah, it crosses the dam
I
at
actually
Seneca.
said that on the radio when I
Seneca
worked
Lake.
when I was working at the police station.
Yeah, so did I.
Turn right at the damn
Because
road.
there used to be a damn bait shop right back there, remember?
right, yeah. Yeah.
So here we are. Boy, it's got like a 1.5 foot of, okay, the video just,
Well, you just
went
hit the
black.
back of the button there.
oh, is that all
There
it
you
was?
go.
Oh,
Yeah, hit the
okay.
back of the camera. It's
Gotcha.
got like,
I was going to say we got a mile of hood out in front of us, which is
Oh,
nice.
yeah.
The Lincolns always did. Beautiful. Beautiful acreage out there. You sure as heck wouldn't hurt yourself if you hit something.
you know what? And you said a key thing there, Jim.
Yeah,
Acreage.
yeah.
Because I used to tell people for years and years,
Mm-hmm.
because I always drove these things.
Yes, sir.
And they'd say, my gosh, you got a lot of metal in front of you if you ever hit somebody head on.
Mhm.
And I'd say, well, we don't need airbags in these things because if you hit something head on, you still got about a minute and a half to get out of the car before you feel the impact.
Yeah, it takes a while to get here.
Now,
So
be a professional photographer there.
I'm
Make sure that
trying. I'm
camera's
trying.
on, you know.
I looked at the dash for a little bit there, and Randy driver and Steve in the back seat.
And then you're yeah, how you doing?
So anyway, yeah, nice ride.
Runs really good too.
Okay, I was trying to get lucky and hoping there was an owner's manual. in
There is. The
Is there?
owner's manuals were kept back at the office. Because believe it or
don't
not,
blame you. People
there are
will take
people
them.
that will steal that stuff.
Absolutely. All right then.
46,759 original miles.
Is that right? It looks like it. It's definitely a survivor. Original paint,
Yep.
and the interior is beautiful. They made stuff to last back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It wasn't throwaway.
And this one has what, the 460 motor?
Yeah, the last this here is the last year for the 460. In 79, you could get the 400, which is a wonderful motor.
Yeah.
But I've said this before, and Jim, I think you'll agree. If you're going to buy something like this, you want the biggest gas hog you can get because you want to appreciate that Sunday drive.
And they do. They float. I mean, this is a beautiful ride. They were made that way, and this one's still there. The suspension's there. I don't hear any rattles. Good solid car, and that air is blowing. And it's even got the AM/FM radio, I believe.
It's not just an AM/FM radio. It's a quadrasonic 8-track, Jim.
Oh, it's got the 8-track, man. I didn't know. That's excellent. That is just great
And we
stuff.
even got the CD.
Oh, now see, is it? Oh, hey, whoa!
There we go.
Okay, folks, distracted driving is not good. I will get the microphone, Randy. I can find it. It's
There
right
you
here.
go.
So it's a built-in CB. Yeah, that's nice.
High gain.
Breaker 19, breaker. Yeah, we don't have it turned on, but anyway.
That's little CB was.
That was close. That was a close call. I was actually off the road, I believe, at that point.
Jim, you were
We're
in
just trying the
weeds.
suspension out.
That's okay. Yeah, it worked well, and the steering is great. These always did steer nice. Just a nice ride. Beautiful car.
When we get out, we'll pop the trunk, and it does have electric trunk release in the glove box.
Good.
And Jim can show everybody how clean the trunk is.
All right, cool. I'll tell you what, if anybody knows these older big Lincoln and Fords, it's Steve Thompson. He's been doing this for years, and I will tell you that. So, I don't know.
Randy, shut off the AC and it'll drop that cylinder.
If I can get out of this seat belt, I will open the door, and Steve and I will get out of the car.
Yeah. Hey, and I'm going to tell you,
And
this
here we
back
go.
seat really was comfortable.
I tell you what, I tried to pull it forward because I know you're a tall dude, but They were made for a family of 6 or 8.
Yeah.
You know, just an absolute
Thanks,
beautiful car. Sure, man. Thank you. And here's the trunk we were talking about earlier. We still got the felt lining in here. Got the spare tire cover and spare tire. There's your actuator for the antenna and all kinds of stuff going on in here. Pretty clean.
Yeah, well, that's glued.
It's actually glued down. Lincoln did it right back then, man. It's just clean. Just a beautiful car. So I'm going to give this back to Steve because he's probably going to want to say a little bit more about this vehicle.
Why don't you come up here, Jim, and we'll show.
All right.
We'll show what's under the hood.
We can do that.
And Randy does not. We don't power spray him. We try to keep them original. I do know from the guy that bought it, the radiator was replaced about 10 years ago, which was probably, I don't know, 1,500 miles ago, 2,000 miles ago. It's got. He just before I bought it from him, he made sure they put new universal joints in. People say, how would you need a universal joint at 40-some thousand miles? Well, here's what happens: is that old grease dries out over the years.
Yep.
And just balls up. But anyway, this thing runs great. He had done belts, hoses. It's got a new battery in it. Quick connect for the battery, which we try to do on all these old cars, because you know it's an old car with old wiring.
Yeah.
But yeah,
cool.
It's rust proof. Looks great. Everything runs great. Works great. This little antenna is part of the. As I started to talk on tell there earlier.
Oh, the CB?
No, that's not. That is actually for the remote start. That's the antenna for the remote start, which, like I say, looks like a garage door operator.
Oh, okay.
But we're going to leave all this on. If somebody wants to take it off, they can take it off. But it's kind of nostalgic, and we've got all the manuals, everything for this vehicle.
All right, man.
No, it really is. It's just it's a cool car. It's a cool car.
Well, I'm going to hand that back to you.
Okay, James.
That way you can do whatever you need to do.
So anyway, if anybody's interested out there in this this particular mark, very nice automobile. Amy's going to have lots of pictures on our website at thompsonfamilymotors.com. Our direct line is 740-685-0322. Everyone have a very safe and wonderful holiday. And always remember, especially after going through what we've gone through the last couple of years, take the time, enjoy your family and friends. Because really, we're only here for a little while, and it's just like these cars. I've said this before. We never really own these cars. We may pay for them, but we are just caretakers, because these cars will be gone or around long after we're gone. Thank you much.